Okay, so what's up guys? So this will be the part 2 on the reversal pattern videos I made. For those that have watched it on my YouTube, this will be the part 2. Now this part 2 is just to like show you guys the live examples, like the first video I made. I only showed you guys the structures. I marked it out with this toolbar right here. So this one is just to like show you guys the real market chart of how it actually works. So now, as you can see, what I mentioned in that other video was what, let's quickly go back to that, to things I mentioned, right? Okay, where's that structure right here? Okay, this is it. In the last video, i made uh I explained all these structures right here, and I said what your MSS, your sweep, inducement, and POI, these four things are the things that must be present for what, for you to get a reversal pattern. Now let's go back to that BTC USD to now see if these four things are now present for all these reversal patterns that I caught here. Now, as you can see, what did I say about getting reversal patterns? Now, notice something firstly. What did we get here? We can see that this was a break of structure because of what? This is a continuation pattern. This is not a reversal pattern, by the way. This is a continuation structure. If we can say that this is a break of structure, right? This is an inducement. Price has tapped into this level, and now just because I'm not a swing trader, I cannot take trades directly from here, right? So I go to what, lower time frames to now find what, reversal patterns. Do you get? Now, why are you looking for reversal patterns? Because of what? As you can see, price has been bullish like this. So how, if we don't look for reversal patterns on the lower time frame, how are we sure that okay, price does not just want to fail this other block and keep on going up? So we have to look for what, reversal patterns on the lower time frame. Now let's go to the lower time frame to now look for reversal patterns. Now let's start with the 1 hours time frame. We analyze together to now get the reversal patterns. Now, starting from the 1 hours time frame, if you can see clearly, okay, on the 1 hours time frame, what can you see here? You can see that this was what, this was a break of structure to the upside, right? There's a break of structure to the upside, and this was what, a sweep right here. A market structure shift right here, right? And this was what, this was an inducement right here. But now, this inducement has mitigated what? There's no other block valid for here. And now, the only other block we have here is what? This other block right here, right? So, do you guys understand this first one? Our what? Our sweep, our market structure shift, our inducement, and our point of interest. Do you get? Those are the reversal patterns you look for. But now, if you notice now, this pattern is not really clear to some people. So you can just ignore that pattern and wait for a pattern that you are more familiar with. Now, for instance, now look at this pattern I marked out here. If you can see clearly, you can see that this is very clear, right? This one is very clear. What did you see here? You can see that this is your what? Your market structure shift. This zone right here is your market structure shift, and this place here is your what? Your inducement. Now let's go to the 30 minutes time frame so that will be more clear. Okay. So this is your what? This is what? The last break of structure to the upside, which is your what? Your sweep. And what? This was the last low that price created right here. What happened there? Price broke below it. This place has become what? A market structure shift. Now, this place, now note, you must know the difference between your market structure shift and your break of structure. Do you get? Now, this zone right here is what? Your inducement. What did I say? I said, remember, after your market structure shift, the first pullback is your inducement. So this is the first pullback. This is our inducement right here. Now, we have 2 points of interest right here. We have this our breaker block right here. Right? We have this breaker block right here. And we have this other block right here. Now, this breaker block and this other block, the reason why I picked this other block is because of what? This breaker block and this other block, if you notice, you see that both of them are in the same zone. Meaning, if price wants to tap into this breaker block, you still use this other block. Do you guys understand? So, for those that will be confused. So now, after seeing this now, can you see that you can now take your sales from here freely now without worrying that price might spike to the upside because of what? Now you have found your reversal patterns, so you don't have to panic anymore. And what did I say? You take your profit from what? Nearest low. Meaning you can take your profit from this nearest low that price created for you, or what? You can take your profit with using trend line liquidity. Now, if you notice, you can see that this is what? This is series of trend line liquidity right here now. This is one low right here. This is another low right here. This is another low right here. This is another low. This is another low. Now you see that price took time before what? Before clearing that low, but eventually he cleared that low, right? Can you see? Price will eventually take out that trend line liquidity. So it is now your choice if you want to what? If you want to wait for price to clear that whole low before you take your profit, or you take your profit from what? The nearest draw on liquidity, which are these levels. Do you get? So that's how to trade reversal patterns very well. Now let's give another example. Let's look for another example. Now, after this first one now is your reversal pattern, this second one now is already turning into continuation because of what? You already got that confirmation that what? Price is bearish. So now you can now start looking for your what? Your break of structure, your same things, inducement, your POY, and start taking what? More trades from there. Do you get? So that's how reversal pattern works. For those that are confused. Now let's go to gold and let me show you guys another example, right? On gold. Let's go to the daily time frame on gold. Okay, so if you come to gold here, sorry guys, I'm coming. Okay. If you come to gold here, let's go to 4 hours time frame. Where's that level? Where's that level? Sorry guys, I'm coming. Okay. This is the zone right here, right? Now, if you notice what? If you notice something now, you can see that what? Price was what? Price was bullish from this zone like this. Price was moving up. But eventually, we know that what? Price needs to what? Price needs to come back to tap into this level because of what? Price already created a break of structure and inducement for us before moving to the upside. So what? We must now start looking for what? Reversal patterns at this resistance level. Now when I say resistance level, I don't exactly mean that probably price has tested those zones. I mean all these high levels like this. We must now start looking for what? Reversal levels there. Now if you look closely, you can see that this is what? This It's just that I cannot go back to 3 hours time frame. But if you go to something like 3 hours or 2 hours time frame, this was a market structure shift right here, and this was what? Our inducement. There was a breaker block here on the 2 hours or on the 1 hour time frame, I think. Now from here, now you see how when price tapped into this level here, right? Just because I don't trade on the daily time frame, I cannot take trade directly from here. So what did I wait for? I waited for re-entries on my lower time frame. Now if you go to your lower time frames, all these re-entries will be clear. What did I say you look for in those re-entries? Those same market structure shift, sweep, inducement, and point of interest. Now that was how I caught this first trade, this second trade, and this third trade. Do you guys understand? So that is that on what? On reversal patterns. And now note how we were selling. We were selling from this up, right? We were selling from this up. And what did we do now? When price tapped into this point of interest, what did we change to? We changed to what? We started looking for buy structures. We started looking for what? This was what? This was a sweep right here. This was a sweep. This was the last low that price created. And this was what? This was the last high that price created. This was the market structure shift. This was our inducement. This was our breaker block. Can you see? From there, can you see how we started taking buys to the upside? So that on reversal patterns. That is that on reversal patterns. So this is the part 2 of reversal patterns. So GG's guys.